How did it go?
Went good. We're coming along. It's day 3, and guys are doing well, doing real well.
How much retention did they carry over from the spring, do you think?
The retention's been well, especially for the older guys. Got a lot of young guys right now, and trying to get them caught to speed. We're probably a little bit, we're throwing a lot more at them now. We were a little bit slower in the spring. Our expectations are obviously very high for these guys, so we want them to go out there and execute. So some guys have retained it pretty well. I mean, I've been pleased for our first 3 practices offensively.
Can you talk a little bit about the O-line and how they've been functioning as a unit?
Yeah, the O-line's been doing really well. Those guys have had a great off season. I think they're getting it. They're coming off the ball, and they've been playing physical the first couple of days. So, I've been pleased. Obviously, we're nowhere near where we need to be. There's still a lot of little assignment technique type things we got to get better at, but they're trying. That's the thing. I love their attitude and effort right now.
I know Jamal was working some quarterback on Saturday when we were here. What's his role going to be? How much QB is he going to get at work with you guys this August?
Well, you always have him there just in case. You just never know. So, we'll kind of use him there and just a little bit here and there and make sure he's still a guy that if we ever had to go to him, we could.
What have you seen so far out of some of the newcomers at running back through 3 practices?
Yeah, those guys are all fast. They're all competing. I really love their work ethic. They're definitely going to have the opportunity to help our football team this year. There's no question about it. I've been real pleased with those guys.
They came in the kind of shape you wanted them to in terms of conditioning?
Yes.
Ready to do what you want them to do?
Coach Dobson's done a great job. I'm really pleased at our conditioning right now because it's been hot. Look at me. I look like hell.
Have you ever had a group, of 3 guys like this all come in at one position, so ready to possibly contribute immediately?
Not at one position. It's rare that happens. But I attribute to them. They work hard. They're very attentive. They're quick learners. They've been doing a great job. And even the older guys. They hat goes off to Karinsky and AJ and Rex. They help them. They're guiding those guys and teaching them, and they're learning a lot of good habits from those guys.
How sharp was Brennan? I know he was out of the game for a year.
Yeah, he looks good. Really, he competes. He runs hard. He's fast. All those things you look for in a running back.
Over the last 5 years, Nebraska's minus 24 turnover margin. Do you feel like your corrective measures during spring and again during fall are starting to get the point across?
I hope so. We're really putting a focus and emphasize. We're doing a lot of radical things to change that, which kind of are between us and the guys. But it's stuff that, we got to do something different to hang on to it. But, it is part of the game, but you want to eliminate that as obviously as much as you can. We want our guys to play fast and play hard. And our defense does a great job in practice, constantly working to strip the ball, so we get work at it every day. And they're as good as they get.
Sometimes when people go to an up-tempo offense, they'll say, you lose the physicality. How do you balance those two things, tempo and staying downhill and tough?
Well, just tempo is just a part of the game. That's all it is. We could be a physical team and still throw the football too. So, it doesn't make any difference really what plays you run. It's really what's inside of them and what kind of culture you have as a football team. That's what makes you a tough team. It's not what plays you call.
I know you heard about Taylor's leadership over the summer, but now you've had a chance 3 practices to see it. How's he coming?
Yeah, night and day from last year. He's doing a great job. I'm real pleased with him. He's he's learning. He's trying to learn everything we coach him. Again, we have had 14 practices and a spring game with those guys, and like I said, probably by tomorrow we'll almost have the entire spring playbook type stuff in, and there's still more to put in. So I'm pleased with where he's at and all those guys, really. There's a lot putting on them. Not only are we putting in, the defense is putting in. And you add all those variables up, it's a lot of stuff. So, I just want them to keep playing hard. All that other stuff we'll get to. I just want to keep playing hard.
You try to talk to, I know he's not practicing yet, but you try to talk to Bubba at all about what you guys are learning, or can you not?
Yeah, you can, but I don't. Believe me, I got all kinds of stuff to worry about here.
Has he been around at all with anything
in the
last few days?
I don't know.